Hi everyone, this is Core with minisgallery.com. This video will be my first look at the new Heroscape pre-painted miniatures being made by Renegade Games. Please note that this video will just be a review of the miniatures themselves and will not be a review on the game mechanics of the Heroscape system. Heroscape is a unique turn-based wargaming system which was originally manufactured between 2004 and 2010 and included pre-painted miniatures. These minis were generally the same scale as Dungeons & Dragons miniatures, so many role players like myself also bought many of those sets for use in tabletop role-playing games. The new Heroscape game sets are released in an unpainted miniature version and also a premium painted version. While I was not able to get my hands on the first wave of the new Heroscape premium sets, which were released around August 2024, Renegade Games was kind enough to send me a couple of sets in their first wave of army expansions. This wave, titled Revna's Rebuke, consists of two sets, the Kyrie Warriors and Iron Lich Viscerot and Necrotech Wraithriders. The first set we are looking at here is the Viscerot and Wraithriders set, which includes 3 Necrotech Wraithriders and Iron Lich Viscerot. I do appreciate that each of these 3 Wraithriders is a different sculpt and not just 3 copies of the same mini. They all received a pretty good paint application and were also given a dark wash, which really helps to accent the many finely sculpted details on the miniatures. The Iron Lich Mini is a great sculpt which has many sculpted details. There was a very good use of dark washes applied to this mini, which nicely shows off all the detail work in the sculpt. Next is the Kyrie Warriors premium painted set, which includes 5 miniatures. As someone who also intends to use these miniatures for use in role-playing games, I thought it might be good to talk about the bases on these minis. Heroscape uses a plastic hex tile building system, which is also one of the unique features of the game system. There is no real standard base size used for Heroscape. However, for larger miniatures, the base is designed to occupy multiple hexes at once, which is also why you don't see circular bases on the larger minis. All of the Kyrie Warriors are on bases that are nearly identical in both height and diameter to a standard medium-sized base found on pre-painted role-playing miniatures. These bases are a bit of a change from the older Heroscape bases, as the older ones were cast in a more rigid plastic and had a paper sticker attached on the top with an image of terrain on it. I never really liked the appearance of the older ones, so I do like these bases better. It does concern me though that the bases are sculpted out of the same pliable plastic as the miniatures are made from. We know from some of the older lines of pre-painted miniatures that such bases are prone to warping over time, especially if the minis are not stored upright on the base at all times. Several of the bases in these sets were already warped, which meant the minis sort of wobbled on top of the base. I do hope that they might reconsider casting the bases in a more rigid material in the future. The plastic the minis are cast in is quite rigid, but still fairly pliable, so with frequent gameplay use, I don't think you would have any issues with pieces of the miniatures breaking off. Here is a quick comparison view of some Kyrie Warriors next to some Dungeons & Dragons pre-painted minis. And here's a quick comparison between a Heroscape mini from the older edition of the game compared to a new Heroscape painted miniature. These sets should be available at your local gaming retailers after October 21st of 2024 and can be purchased from Renegade's online store at the link shown in the video. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and please subscribe to see more of my quick reviews.